guys, how are you doing since my last video? Guys, I am Kanje. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and guys, subscribe if you haven't. It's absolutely free of charge to do so. And guys, thank you so much for always sticking around and watching my videos. So guys, let's talk about money in a relationship. I've been receiving some questions. People are like, Kanje, is it necessary to talk about money in the relationship? How soon should you talk about it? And I'm here to discuss that. So guys, let's start the video. So guys, it is so important to talk about money in the initial stages of the relationship. Well, not so early into the relationship. You might scare your partner. And this one is mostly to the ladies and mostly to the ladies. You might scare the lady or you might scare the guy. So guys, before you propose to that woman, as you have seen, if you have dated this person for a certain time, for a longer time, and you can see the relationship gradually growing, it is important to propose. You talk about the money issue before you even propose to the lady. Because you can be so in love, you can be over the moon, but you don't know the financial background of this person. And love does not pay bills. Love does not last a marriage. Love alone does not, keep the fire burning. Love is just a part of the relationship, but it's not all the relationship. Everything. There's the aspect of money. You will need money to run that relationship, that marriage. You will get kids in future. You'll have a marriage. Will you be eating love? So it's important to talk about money. So don't talk about it so early in the relationship. You don't even know if you're going somewhere with that lady. You don't even know if the relationship will just last 3 months and then you will break up. At least when you have started to see that all the boxes are, you have ticked all the boxes, and you can see yourself going far with that lady or that guy, that is the right time to talk about the money issue. And what do you talk about the money issue? You have to talk things like, who will be handling the bills? Are they okay splitting the bills? Because at this day and age, you need 2 incomes to run a house or a family, because these are hard times. If you have a husband or a wife that is comfortable doing it all, well and good, but me, I advocate for doing it together. So you have to talk about if you're okay, or your partner is okay with splitting bills. If you're okay, how do they spend their money? How do they plan their finances? Who do they owe? Do they have debts? What kind of debts do they have? How do they handle bankruptcy or being broke? You have to talk about all these things, because sometimes you find that if you don't talk about it, you find that the lady is just assuming that all the money is hers, like her money is her money, and you, the guy, are supposed to take care of everything. You find that maybe you're straining and you don't say. Maybe unafinyika na hausemi. You find that you want to do a project, a big project like buying land. You don't know who is supposed to buy. You don't know if you're supposed to buy it as a joint couple, or as you don't know if you're comfortable, your partner is comfortable with putting your money in the same pool, like in the same account. You should talk about these things. Is your partner willing to save along for a project? Who is going to buy the bigger things in the house? Who is going to pay school fees? You have to talk about these things, because when shit hits the fan, that is when you realize money is important in a marriage or in a relationship. So you have to sit them down and know that this is a crucial conversation which is going to maybe tear you guys apart, or which is going to, maybe you're not going to agree, and it might make someone run away from you. But it is very crucial that you talk about money in a relationship. You have to talk about things like the discipline, the discipline of money, because money needs a lot of discipline. So if you talk about this, it will be easier for you in the relationship or in the marriage to move forward, to know. It will be very easy because you will know Bae is handling the rent, or because these days you'll find even ladies can handle bigger bills, because let's say you have a job that is paying better than the man. You should know, like you should ask and know if the lady can, is willing to cater for some bills, and you cater for the smaller ones. You should know your partner, and this is why I'm saying this conversation is really important. You should know who is handling the school fees, who is handling the nannies, who is handling the projects, who is saving for us, who is saving for the family. You should talk about all this, and also you should discuss things like the projects that you are going to make. So me, on my point I can say that it is really important to talk about it before even you propose to the lady, because when you propose, when you're just planning a wedding and you're married, it will be so hard to talk about it, because you'll already be inside and you'll realize that there are bills to pay. Also, you should talk about things like what happens if either of us loses a job. Who is going to pay? Who is going to take care of the bills? What happens after someone has lost a job, or both of us have lost a job? You have to talk about these things, because nowadays you can find that maybe you as a lady have lost their jobs, have lost their job, and you are also taking part in paying the bills. So you should talk about things like that. Or maybe the man has lost his job. You should know if your partner is those ladies of, me, I cannot be with a man who doesn't have a job. You should know that. You should be aware if your lady is that kind of a person, or she can make things run smoothly even when you don't have a job. And you should know these things, because people are really breaking up after they've gotten married just because of the money issue. It looks like a small thing, but it is so giant, it is so big when it is not discussed. So you need to set things right and know who is taking care of what, and what happens if this comes around. Like the way there was a pandemic, so many people were laid off from their work places, and you find that these guys, they were not, maybe you hadn't discussed this with your bae, and it was so difficult for you to it strained maybe your relationship, because you didn't know whom to talk to. Maybe you didn't want your lady to know that you've lost your job. So you see, it would have been easier if you had talked about this. And so guys, that is all, and I hope this talk helped someone out there. Comment down below what you think about this talk, how you went about it. Have you discussed the money issue with your bae? How it went? What they think about certain things? Are they financially disciplined, or when they get their money, all of it goes down the drain to just partying and what? You should have a budget. Myself, I try. I'm not perfect. I try. I'm on that journey also of having the financial discipline. And so guys, that's all. Have a nice time, and see you on the next video, and tell me if this video has made sense to you. So guys, bye.